Welcome back, bold fans. Tonight's episode is packed with emotion, secrets, and shocking choices. Deacon struggles between love and redemption, Sheila spirals toward obsession, and Remy's lies threaten to destroy everything. Meanwhile, Bill and Katie think their custody fight is simple, but a twist is coming that changes everything. Let's dive into the bold and the beautiful, and uncover the truth behind the smiles and the lies of Los Angeles. Deacon Sharp enters Taylor Hayes' office once again, but this time, he isn't here as a patient seeking help. He's here as a man running from a past he can't escape. Sheila begged him to talk. She cried, pleaded, promised that she could change. But Deacon turned away. His silence wasn't rejection, it was surrender. Because deep down, he knows that loving Sheila means destroying himself. Taylor senses it immediately. Her tone is calm, but her eyes read every flicker of emotion. "Are you running from Sheila, or from yourself?" she asks softly. The words cut through him like a blade. Deacon's love for Sheila Carter is the one thing he's never been able to control. She's the storm to his redemption, a woman who represents every mistake he's ever tried to forget. He tells Taylor he wants peace, stability, a clean slate. But even as he says it, flashes of Sheila's smile haunt his mind. Taylor listens, guiding him toward self-awareness, yet she can see it, the longing still burns. When their session ends, Deacon doesn't feel lighter. He feels heavier. Because healing means honesty, and honesty means admitting that a part of him still belongs to Sheila. And Taylor knows, no amount of therapy can cure a man who loves danger more than peace. Across town, Sheila Carter sits in the shadows, motionless, silent, and trembling. Deacon's rejection wasn't just emotional. It was existential. For a woman like Sheila, love isn't affection, it's survival. She's built her entire identity on being needed, feared, or adored. Without Deacon, she has none of that. She paces the room, replaying every word he didn't say. Every second of silence from him feels like a lifetime of punishment. Her rage builds, not toward Deacon, but toward the world that refuses to forgive her. And that's when the dangerous idea takes hold. If she can't have love, she'll create it. Rumors swirl that Sheila might try to adopt a baby, not for redemption, but for control. She's desperate to fill the void Deacon left behind, and what's more pure than a newborn child? Some fans believe the baby could be Luna's. Imagine Sheila convincing a heartbroken, overwhelmed Luna that she can provide safety and stability, when in reality, it's about ownership, not motherhood. It's chilling, it's twisted, and it's very Sheila. Because in her mind, love isn't something you earn, it's something you claim, no matter who gets hurt. If Sheila goes down this road, we're not just looking at another manipulation. We're looking at the rebirth of the old Sheila Carter, the woman who never apologizes, never surrenders, and never stops until she gets what she wants. At Spencer Publications, Bill and Katie sit across from each other, confident, calm, and convinced they've finally reached common ground. For once, they agree, the custody battle over Will Spencer should be easy. They've both changed, both matured. Or so they think. Bill leans back, flashing that trademark grin. "We've got this handled," he says. But longtime fans know that whenever Bill Spencer feels in control, something's about to go very wrong. Behind the scenes, there's talk of inconsistencies in the legal paperwork. Missing dates. A mysterious, third party listed in one of the custody documents. Katie doesn't notice, but Bill does. And his eyes narrow, just for a moment, betraying a flash of unease. Could someone be setting them up? A rival attorney? A disgruntled associate? Or worse, someone from Bill's own family? The show has been teasing a twist, a mysterious witness who could blow the entire case wide open. Maybe it's connected to Bill's old manipulations, or Katie's private doubts about his parenting. Either way, the illusion of peace is crumbling. Because when it comes to Beatty, history always repeats itself: love, betrayal, reconciliation, collapse. This custody case isn't just about family. It's about control, reputation, and redemption. And when the truth finally surfaces, it may destroy the very stability they fought so hard to protect. The calm before the courtroom storm is ending, and this time, the fallout could be permanent. At Forrester Creations, ambition hums through the halls like electricity, and right at the center of it stands Dickie Sharp. After years of being overshadowed by his famous father, Dickie is finally carving out a name for himself. Hope Logan praises his originality, Ridge is intrigued by his designs, and the future suddenly feels limitless. But success can be the cruelest illusion. When Remy Price visits to congratulate him, there's something off, a stiffness in his smile, a flicker of fear behind his charm. He hugs Dickie, but his words sound rehearsed. "Keep my name out of the press, okay? I just want things simple," he says. Simple? Nothing about Remy is simple. He claims it's about privacy, but fans know better. Remy is hiding from something, or someone. Whispers around Forrester suggest a scandal buried deep in his past, one that involves Electra Forrester, a woman whose silence speaks volumes. Did Remy manipulate her? Use her? Betray her trust in a way that still haunts her? Whatever he did, it's clear he's terrified that Dickie will find out. Because once the truth surfaces, their love, built on half-truths and charm, will collapse. For now, Remy plays the role of the perfect boyfriend. But every time Dickie smiles with pride, Remy flinches just slightly, as if guilt itself is whispering his name. And sooner or later, guilt always wins. Electra Forrester has become the quietest person in the room, but her silence is deafening. Once full of energy and creative fire, she now moves through Forrester Creations like a shadow. No outbursts. No public confrontations, just polite smiles and distant eyes. Something broke in her long before this week. And every viewer can feel it, that ache beneath her composure. She avoids Remy whenever possible, and when Dickie mentions his name, her hands tremble. Hope notices, so does Ridge, but no one dares to ask. Her words from weeks ago echo now, some things are better left in the past. But what if the past refuses to stay buried? We've seen this pattern before, trauma disguised as restraint, pain mistaken for professionalism. If Remy's secret is what fans suspect, then Electra's withdrawal isn't weakness. It's survival. Because she knows the moment Dickie learns what really happened between her and Remy, the fallout won't just destroy their relationship, it could tear the entire Forrester brand apart. Electra's silence isn't cowardice, it's strategy. She's waiting, watching, and perhaps preparing to tell her story on her terms. And when she does, it might not just ruin Remy, it could expose every quiet enabler who looked the other way. In a world built on image and illusion, truth is the most dangerous weapon of all. Every story in Los Angeles is starting to converge, like storm clouds closing in over the city of angels. Deacon's therapy sessions are stirring up old guilt and dangerous longing. Sheila's desperation is pushing her closer to madness. Remy's lies are unraveling, and the Spencer family's legal games are about to turn against them. The universe of the bold and the beautiful feels like it's holding its breath, waiting for the moment when all these buried secrets explode into the open. Because that's what this show does best, it turns whispers into wars, and love into chaos. Will Deacon relapse into the same toxic love that's destroyed him before? Will Sheila's pain twist into a crime so shocking it changes everything? And when Dickie discovers Remy's deception, will he choose forgiveness, or vengeance? The answers aren't clear yet, but one thing is certain. The calm that's wrapped around these characters is only a mask. Beneath it, emotions are boiling, ready to erupt. And when they do, the aftershock will ripple through every home, every heart, and every family in Los Angeles. Because in this world, secrets don't stay buried, they rise like storms. And when this one finally breaks, the bold and the beautiful will never be the same again. So tell me, bold fans, what do you think really lies ahead? Is Sheila Carter truly capable of changing her heart, or is her talk of adopting a child just another illusion, another twisted attempt to replace the love she lost with Deacon? Every time we think we've seen the last of Sheila's manipulations, she finds a new way to cross the line between desperation and danger. And what about Dickie and Remy? Can love built on lies ever survive the truth? If Dickie uncovers what Remy did to Electra, the deception, the emotional damage, will he walk away, or will the heartbreak turn him into someone darker? These aren't just storylines, they're emotional fault lines waiting to explode. And when they do, the fallout will leave every family, the Forresters, the Spencers, even the Sharps, forever changed. So, drop your theories in the comments. Who do you think will break first, Sheila, Remy, or someone none of us expect? And remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss the next soap bold deep dive into the bold and the beautiful. Because in this world, love isn't peaceful. It's dangerous, addictive, and it always comes with a price. Stay tuned, the storm is only beginning.